Meet my girls. This is Jaylyn. She's a YouTuber. She does vlogs and challenges, a lot of times with her boo. And then my girl Tiffany Cardwell. We went to college together, and she's basically a faux lock expert here in the DMV. And then my girl Terry Motley. She's a millionaire mama in the making with It Works. You need to see her boo. And then my shero, Jasmine Fleming, wife and professional. Basically, she's Superwoman. And then there's me, your favorite girl, TNT. Yeah, I'm still single, y'all. Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Kick back, relax, and get a glass of wine.
One of my first videos was Does Size Matter? But I'm not gonna lie, it was clickbait. So I was not talking about that size, right? I was talking about height. I kind of flipped it. But I mean, I was new. I didn't want to talk about penises on the first, couple of videos. That's a little much, right? But I did get a lot of views on the video. Well, for me, because it was like over 1,000. But anyway, I just decided that if I was to cover this topic, because there were some people that commented and said, can you cover the topic for real? And I got some thumbs down because it was clickbait. Yeah. I mean, whatever, that happens. But some people wanted me to cover the topic for real. And honestly, I feel like if a man really wants to know if size matter, you can't just ask one woman. She doesn't speak for everybody.
Exactly right.
So I figured, we could just talk about that. Okay? Just chit chat, ladies. Does size matter? Okay, the short answer for me is yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I agree. Yes.
Yeah. No.
See, this is why this is important. What is it? 1 out of 5 women. 1 out of 5 women. It does not matter for. So there you go.
I mean, I think it's debatable, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like the ones who don't have a micronite.
Oh wow.
She said that downstairs. I'm so
Oh,
serious.
wow.
Also, ones who don't have a micronite, then beyond that, then it's more winnable.
So work winnable. I like it.
What is small? I think we need to baseline for what is what everyone considers small.
Well,
other than micronite.
Hers is micronite.
Baby penis, micronite status is small.
Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage.
Me, it's like
small.
five.
What'd you say?
Yeah, 5. Wait, is that
small?
Oh, we're going with numbers. Okay.
Because that visual, I need the visual. Yeah, erect, that's 5 and below.
5 below, yeah. That's
a good.
space
Yeah.
on.
I didn't say 5 is average, but that's.
But
I thought 7 was.
I thought 7 was average. But see, wait a minute. Consider the source. We're all brown women.
Exactly. So that makes the difference.
Yeah, so-
that makes the difference in average.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know.
I think it's more so the girth, the
Yes.
width or
Yes.
thickness.
Thank you.
That
Somebody
matters.
that agrees with me.
I mean,
that
don't
totally
get me wrong, length, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if he is a little on the shorter side, but he's thicker and can sort of feel.
So it'd be like a blunt object? Like, no.
I was pressed
It's like a soda can thing.
Not that big.
I think that can compensate. Sometimes, not all the time.
You know what?
Sometimes it can
It makes
compensate.
a big difference is like the actual size of the man though. So
Yes.
are they smaller? Are they bigger? That 5 is like,
That totally does make a difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? And
Yeah.
then the other person too, the size of the person that you're with.
Yep.
You know, you can't have this.
And
Not
you have
gonna-
extra-
You can't get close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That matters.
So that's why I think it matters for some women more than it matters maybe for others, depending on
The situation.
the situation and what you're working with and what that person is working with. So
Yeah.
it is debatable. I agree.
It's definitely debatable, but I agree with Lynn here because for me, yes, I prefer some type of length, of course, but I like it to be well-rounded. Okay? Well-rounded. I mean,
You're Renaissance.
all men and well-rounded kind of thing, you know.
I'm the best of
So
both worlds.
Well, that would be the ideal.
I don't
situation.
like
Can't be too
skinny.
big, can't be
Skinny is just
skinny.
weird.
You know, I
Can't
don't
be
want a
too
kickstand.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't want a kickstand. That's
like
weird.
fingers.
Too much. Too
No.
What?
Okay. You said kickstand. All right. So what if it's skinny penis that curves?
I like a curve, but it's still skinny.
Yeah.
I still need the.
That's like
It's a fullness.
like
Yeah.
like captain.
You gotta catch the curve.
Yeah.
Because of which I feel like that would be like stabbing you. Like it's hooked.
Is it?
Skinny? Like
It depends on. No, it isn't a curve. That makes sense.
What is
You over here being real?
Is it
curve?
curve?
sometimes it depends on which way it's curved. Because all
Exactly.
curves don't
All curves on curves.
don't.
So
feel
here's
pleasurable.
another thing that matters though. With all this said, I mean, you can have the biggest, best looking thing in the world, nice curve, whatever.
But for
Or the
somebody,
shortest,
it's wrong.
smallest, whatever. But if you don't know what you're doing with it,
It's a waste of time.
yes, it's like I want my notch back.
Definitely.
No, they just don't count.
You know?
They just don't count. They get erased all the time. They do not count.
Like, yeah. And I think that's more important than
No, that's true.
anything.
That's
It's like you gotta know what you're doing with it. If you don't know what you're doing, then you might as well
You still gotta have a proper
have a little
joint.
joint.
I don't understand how a man cannot feel his stroke and feel the rhythm of it. I don't understand
Because
how
some men just
they
don't have
cannot.
rhythm. They don't.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Like
but
it would be the awkward moments, the awkward sex with the large penis. Like what would you do with that?
Yes. Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what it's like.
That's when you get on top of them, take over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But see, if I do all of that, then I'm like, never again.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not calling you. I have to
Gotta be
finish
both.
this out. We have to see
Yeah,
this
that's
to the end.
the
Guess what? We're not doing this again.
I know
Yes, don't call me. Terry, do you still think no?
I definitely think no. I feel like it's if it's on the extremes, the super small, the super large.
Okay.
Super large, I really do not.
I can't touch that.
Yeah.
because
You know what?
I appreciate my uterus.
Exactly.
I want it to work.
I
I'd like to walk again.
Been there. That's not cool.
So you got
You got
a foot long
Yeah.
coming at me.
Nah.
Yeah.
But even if you have a little bit, like the average, whatever, 7, 6, or whatever, and you're just way too aggressive,
Yes,
I don't need that either. Like,
Yes.
I'm not saying we gotta always be sensual. We can have fun too, but
But that's what the stroke
calm
is.
down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But like the both of the spectrums, super small can't necessarily do anything with that. Super large can't do anything with that. So like in the average range with a decent stroke,
And a little bit of confidence.
and that's and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the magic.
The stroke
the
is very
magic
important
thing.
because if you don't have the stroke down right and you just got a normal size or a smaller size
Yeah, that's
and you keep coming out, you messing up the bottom.
Yeah.
You gonna mess up the bottom. Yeah. It's like, you know what? We done. I don't quit, but we done now.
So what if someone was on those other ends of the spectrum, you've been with that person, they've got a mic and neck, okay, but they've got an amazing stroke.
There's no such
I
thing.
can't do
It's
it.
impossible.
I can't do it.
I have been there. It is impossible. That is the worst experience of my life.
I'm out.
Like, are you there?
I'm out.
You are.
No, that's impossible.
Go. Bad. Like, no.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you navigate an awkward situation like that? Let's say you've been, well, you married, so I don't know what you get to say. But let's say you've been dating somebody for a while and y'all hadn't necessarily got to that point yet, and now y'all about to take it to that point.
That's the importance of sending it. That's the betrayal. That's the importance of it. I'm sorry. We have to do that.
So do you think that this is the exception when guys should send DPs so you can assess the situation?
I think if we're dating,
Dating,
we've gone on a few dates, I need to
be
see.
very lighting all that.
I need to see.
Deceiving.
I need to see.
Yeah.
I need to see.
So you do want to see
Because I don't want to be disappointed.
Okay.
I don't want
Well,
to be disappointed.
there you
If
go.
you're working with a mic tonight, and we try to
We have cornered the mic now. We have cornered the mic.
That's what it's.
By the way, this
my
video is not sponsored by Mike and I.
You will never look at it mic and neck and say,
if you're going out on a date and you know you are working with a Mike and Ike, I feel like there should be some kind of service announcement made, or but I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
That ain't enough.
Yeah.
consolation.
That's not enough.
Something. I want to know now. I don't want to wait till the second day.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hot and bothered. Like, oh yeah. And then
Right. That's the
No,
I'm disappointed.
I don't know how my
now.
response is going to be. I might
It's
just,
not gonna
And
be
that's
good.
the question. Like, what's the
It's
response?
not gonna be good. It's like now I gotta pretend to
I
be
mean, when I wasn't married, I have walked away. It's like, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
That's real. Like that's so real.
So like, if dating, okay, I've been with my husband for 10 years, but dating in college, it's you got some guys that they're so confident no matter what,
Definitely.
Yeah.
and it's like, really, you could have told me this.
Remember the Nintendo controller? And we're like up, down, A. That's what we're like.
Yeah,
So, it's more than just a size thing. It's a stroke. It's a compatibility. It's a chemistry. It is
Yeah,
emotional, mentally.
Sometimes mentally, if you're not with women, because guys can just be like going through whatever and still find it
within themselves too. Yeah.
But for us, we have to be in the right kind of space,
Right.
Yeah.
mentally and emotionally, for us to really enjoy it and
For the
really
physical to follow.
perfect spot.
I know some guys
do.
I'm saying I don't not to the point that fake. Not to
Well,
the
at
point
least
that fake. It's just like intercourse isn't gonna make them come. I've had a few of my girlfriends whose husband is like that. I mean, her boyfriend or fiance or whatever. But they still come. It's just not necessarily through intercourse. Like, okay, she got hers now. Okay, come on, babe, get me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it happens for guys too, but
But does he have a little one? It's like, no.
I doubt that would be acceptable if that little one fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Personally, I like to have fun when I'm engaging in such activities. And to me, if you ain't packing enough, you can't do certain things. You can't do
ride
with
the
my no
ride.
hands. You can't
Ride the carousel.
It's just certain things you can't do. Oh, like no hands, like no hands, and you still stroking. Can you do that? You can't do that if you like a little joint.
Yeah.
But I will say, to some degree, if you like the person enough and they're not necessarily all the way up to par, I guess in the size department, there are other things you can do to compensate. So, but that means they gotta be good at that.
Yeah.
They could be amazing at that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Forever.
Every single
Like, all
time.
the time.
I still don't know if either I'm gonna cheat with a well-endowed man and just use that.
See?
Like that's the
If you
reality.
get long
I'm sorry, that's the reality.
You can person have the most wonderful personality. They are awesome. They are still gonna get on your nerves with that.
Yes.
So
With your little dick.
exactly.
You know that's gonna come out. That's gonna come out.
That's about what?
You know, and it's gonna come out. You
cannot take that
No,
back.
it's gonna be forever. He's always gonna
And that's
be
gonna
there.
mess up your sex.
Oh, he's always
We're gonna mess up your sex.
But you can't remember nothing
You
else
remember
he
back in
said about
2012 when you said it's 2020.
And it's 2017, and you gotta bring it back up. You gotta say, well, somebody should have told you that way before I did, so you would have known. The other girls lied. I'm sorry. Like that's just it ends up happening.
that. You know what? That's a problem too.
They don't tell the truth. They don't tell the truth.
But how do you do that though? How do you? Because you walk away.
We don't have
So I don't think you
sex
can.
conversations. Like,
How do you
Let's
do
talk
that?
about this.
But you know
You mean
what?
after sex?
reliving after the sex, and you might be thinking about, is that good for you, babe? Just like
Oh, I
just
do.
talk about after. If it was like
I
bombs,
definitely
can't
had post-sex. What you call it?
post-sex
Post-sex. Oh, I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you felt like, hey, hey, boo.
Can we do this? Can we not do this? I don't like this.
Yeah.
Listen, who you talking to? Come on.
I'm not the one that saw that.
Listen.
You gotta play. You gotta play with your hair like you a little small.
Babe,
I would do something more subtle. Like I would maybe buy them a penis pump. I got you.
Right,
again.
That is no
Dad, I got you again.
So did y'all just reveal that when your woman say let's spice it up? Is that code for you have a small dick?
No.
Thank you for clearing that up. Thank you.
No.
I just wanted to say that because somebody's gonna catch that.
But
and
if
they would
somebody
be
needed a way to
no.
maybe have the conversation, maybe they could.
Here we go. I have a question. All right. Since we're on the topic of toys and size, what's your go-to size for your toys?
You gotta look into the
Okay, so
sunset.
I don't like dildos or vibrators. What I like are the ones that stimulate the clitoris right away, like so like the little egg or the little whatever.
Like little pocket rockets.
Or the rings that go around him that vibrate.
Yeah.
So it vibrates on him, but it also vibrates on you. I have one that's like a dual one. That I use that more than like an actual dildo.
I use
per
it,
se use
but
it.
I don't insert. I don't like penetration with the dildo.
Right, so you just like
I
to
just
place
use
it
the
there
vibrator,
for the
yeah.
vibrating part. Okay.
I can't do
I want both.
Oh, you like both
I'm
of
greedy.
I'm greedy.
Okay.
But still can't do, like, still not extreme, not too big, not too
That's
small.
good.
Still
Yeah.
the average, like,
So-
it looks like a penis, I'm happy.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
And we
The vibrates.
determined that
That
average is what, like 7 racks?
I'd say. I'm good
Yeah.
between 6 and 8, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good. That's a good span. 6
That's
and
okay.
8.
I like that.
though, right? Like, that's like the average size of a dildo, though,
I
right?
think some big ones.
They
I had to
have
get rid of
big
one of mine,
ones.
because it was too big, I was like, I can't play with this thing.
They have big ones and small ones.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paid a lot of money for that too. I can't get rid of that. I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's
And
an
I think
ego
those
thing.
I think
They want to hear that they have a good size.
That they matter.
So what happens if they like?
All penises matter.
Even the microphone?
All hashtag.
Even the microphone?
This is a campaign? Yes. Let's make a shirt. Let's get it. Hashtag.
Not one penis left behind. Bring them all.
There is somebody for you.
Bring them all.
It really is though.
Teach 'em all.
But that's true at the end of the day. It really is somebody for you. Like, while we have our preferences, just like men, you know, when they
That
get on
is-
this, get on this social media and they're talking about I don't do light skin or I don't do this and I don't do that, and they say it's because they have preferences. Well, we do too. When you're in an intimate situation and you are faced with such adversity like a Mike and Ike, and yes, it is.
Extreme.
It is, because now you have to figure out as a woman how to politely and safely get out of that situation.
Yeah. You don't
And
want to crush them.
you don't want to crush them too bad because
Wait, do you want to crush them?
well, she's from Baltimore, so
I think everyone needs to know the truth.
first of all, back when I first met Jasmine, she had razors under her tongue, so she was safe. Okay. She has since grown up, but I'm just saying.
I feel like there's for me there's stages. I feel like when I was younger in college or what have you, I may have faked the funk and dealt with the Mike and Ike if I had one.
Oh, I doubled it.
And played up and not hurt his little feelings, but I feel like the older I get, I just can't play
Oh,
those
yeah.
games.
Less
Like
patience.
less
Yeah.
patience. I
Are
don't
you
have
guilty
time for
of
that,
it?
and
I
I'm
think his feelings were
probably
hurt when
gonna.
his number was blocked. Anytime you ask, is it in?
Ooh, girl.
They go nuts. That was.
But see, at that point, what do? You just fake the funk, like you fake it to end it quick.
Hold
How
on.
do you fake it when you can't? You can't
No,
fake it. How do you
no,
fake it?
No.
Yeah, so Lynn, she had a very valid question. It was about the is it in? Like when I said is it in?
Oh yeah.
So she said, is that the same though as saying go deeper? And to me, it's not.
No.
To me, it's not. To me, it's not.
No.
Go deeper, and is it in?
Two totally different things, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're using them interchangeably. Jen.
What? Okay, so
So do you, when you can't feel it, do you say go deeper? Or is that when you feel you just want them to go deeper?
That's when you're about to be touching my soul and touch my soul because I'm touching my soul.
I love that.
If you want to go deeper, they
Go back this
they
way.
want-
No, but see, if they can, see, I guess maybe that's the difference. Like if they can,
She pulled it back because
see,
if they can't go deeper, then it's size.
then it goes back.
As far
The
as
bottom
I know.
line, the denominator.
But it's still not the same. That's still not the
It's
same
different.
question. Yeah.
Right, but it's still.
But
Size
yeah, it is.
It's like
it
if
can
you're touching my
It
cervix
can be.
versus just there at the beginning, then it's.
But and that's the difference. It can be when you say go deeper. It can be about the size.
Right.
But when you say is it in,
That's
about the size.
100%. Like that.
that's just all about size. So
You
that's
don't get
what
that
makes it
little.
different.
Yeah.
You know, all of your Eric, all of us, you know.
Yeah.
We all
If you
know
don't
that first.
collectively,
Yeah.
y'all don't collectively be like,
Yeah,
When it
exactly.
then-
Then it's problematic.
Yeah.
maybe.
I wonder if men had the same conversation, like, does size matter for
I don't think men talk
Yes,
anything like
yes,
this.
they do.
No, because I think they do.
Yes, they
they
do.
do.
I don't think they talk anything like us.
I think they do.
They do it. They
I'm
just
around
do
a
it
lot
in
of
their male
men.
way. They do it in their man way. Cause I am too. They do it in their way.
With
They be
hardly
talking
any
loose
words.
balls and they say throwing a hot dog down what is it, like a terminal, a hallway. Like they say all that stuff. And I'm like, is that real? And they're like, Tiff, yes, that is real. It's like.
I think we touch most, like pretty much almost everything, right?
Right. So in the end, I think size matters. You don't want it to be too small, Mike and I, but then you don't want too big where you're
You can't have an elephant
losing your
trunk in front of
uterus,
it.
right?
You cannot, no.
And then the motion in the ocean, you gotta have the right stroke and flow.
Hello.
That's important.
It's very
You
important.
can't be a jackrabbit, but you also can't be like
Oh.
just stab, like you know.
So we too over that. You cannot be over 30 still doing that.
Yeah.
It has to be a healthy balance
Yes.
of all the things
At the
that
end of the day,
you know you two prefer.
There's no way that I alone can tackle this conversation because just like we discovered today, 4 of us said size mattered, 1 of us did not. And that is important for somebody to understand.
Yeah.
Like everybody's version of what size is different.
That's very true.
So for us, you know, us 4, we're kind of on the same wave path. There's always that one.
That's the one.
But at the end of the day,
6 to 8.
I still think, yeah, at the end of the day, size does matter. Like,
This is gonna be a line at the bottom 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Cheers to the D.
Cheers to the D.
Cheers to the D.
Cheers to not being too small or too big.
Just right.